Hello and welcome everybody to the fifth class as part of the Menopause Series. Today we're going to be focusing on resistance training. A lot of the physio research into the most beneficial kind of exercises that you can do to help your bones and your muscles during the menopause is resistance training. Now, resistance training doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be using heavy weights. You could be using your own body weight and that can be considered resistance training. So with that said, you don't have to be using weights today if that feels like a bit too much, but I'm going to be using some. These are 2 kgs each. You could go anywhere from 0 kgs or using no weights or 5 kgs, whatever you prefer. You can obviously build and build and build on your resistance as you get stronger, and that can create quite a nice little challenge. Make sure your space is set up nice and safely. I've got a wall next to me for balance. I've got a pillow for my knees if I need it. So just make sure that your space is set up for success. And let's get this done. 20 minutes. Here we go. All right, meet me on the mat, feet a little bit wider than hip width distance, weights on the ground to begin. We're just going to warm up a little before we get into our resistance work. So I'm going to come into my squat, I'm going to send my bum back, bend my knees over my toes, and bring myself all the way back up. Let's go. Down and up. Nice. Down and up. So if you want to see my stance, I'm coming down and up. Heels stay on the ground. And I'm only getting as deep into my hips as they feel good for today. Don't have to break any records in your warm-up. Keep going, down and up. Now, for the last 10 seconds, you're going to come down, reach, opposite hand, opposite foot. Okay, so a little bit of balance needed there as you come up. Good, you're going to do one more on each side. Down, up, and down, and up. Well done. Take your feet wide. Turn your toes out. Become a big starfish. Take your left hand down to the right foot. Bring yourself up. Think about squeezing your bum to lift you up from that lowest hinge position point. Down, up, down, up. Let's do one more on each side. Down, up, and down, and up. Well done. Beautiful. Heel toe your feet to center. And let's grab a hold of our weights. So, we're coming straight back into the squat. Weights at your chest. Feet a little wider than hip width distance. Send your bum back as if you're sitting into a chair. Press down through the heels to come up. Down and up. Now, depending on the weight of the weights that you're using today, you might find it nicer to have heavier weights resting on the shoulders. Okay, so you might find weights at the chest, if they are a little heavier, that you want to keep them resting on the shoulders so that you can really drive up through your lower body. Okay, whenever it comes to squat movement, we want to avoid bending forward and using the lower back to do the job. So what I want is nice bent knees, sit bones go wide as you come down, heels stay on the ground. Good. Keep it going. Driving up as if you were pushing the earth down through your feet. Good job. So we've got about 30 seconds to go here. Nice and simple. If my pace is a little bit quick, feel free to go slower. Turn to face you again. Nice. And coming down and up and down and up. You might notice my stance is quite wide. Just works for me. I've got a little bit of a stiffness in my ankles after ankle surgery. Right, well done. Pop those weights down. And we're going to come onto all fours, onto the wrists. Okay, so meet me on the mat. You'll notice today is a little bit more intense than previous classes. So from here, we're going to find a half plank position. So I'm going to send my bum forward and down. I want to squeeze my bum and push the floor away. Notice that I'm not letting my lower back collapse to the floor. I'm not letting my abdominal container spill towards the ground, but I'm pulling my tummy away from the floor and squeezing my bum. If you can see yourself in the mirror, you want to try and find a straight line from your ear to your shoulder, to your hip, to your knee. So my bum isn't back there, nor is it down there. It's there. Got 10 more seconds here. Shoulders are above the wrists. Beautiful. Slowly bring yourself back. The next time we come into that position, I will offer you full plank. But just know, you don't have to go there if it's too much. All right, grabbing your weight, coming into standing. I'm going to place the left foot forward and right foot back into a lunge. My elbows are going to be glued in at my sides. My lower back is going to be nice and long. My elbows are bent at 90 degrees. And I'm going to open my arms apart and close them. Open and close. Okay, open and close. And what I want here is a sensation of my shoulder blades squeezing together towards my spine. As I do that, my chest opens at the front. I'm trying to avoid back bending here. I'm going to stay nice and tall and long through my spine. Good. Very nice. We're going to switch legs in a second. The arm movement's going to stay the same. Let's take a big step forward with the right foot, left foot back, find your lunge, and let's continue. Open, close, open, close. So I want you to squeeze the muscles between your shoulder blades together. Keep thinking about drawing your tummy in and up, lengthening through the crown of your head so you're nice and tall through the crown. Keep it going, nice and consistent through those shoulders. You've got 12 seconds here. So if you feel like, oh, this is just way too tough, take breaks, come back in. Hey, beautiful. Big step forward with the back foot. Pop your weights down where they're out of your way, and we're actually going to come down onto our back. A little dead bug, okay? My hands are going to reach up towards the sky. I'm going to gently press my lower back into the floor. Take one leg into tabletop, other leg into tabletop, and hold. Okay, one foot's going to go down to tap the floor. I'm not going to lose my lower back positioning. I'm going to alternate from leg to leg. It's a feathers touch. Okay, so my foot is tapping and lifting. I'm not kind of marching. I'm not stomping my foot down. It's a delicate feathers touch to the ground. Now maybe you could add in the opposite arm to reach back. Okay, a little bit of coordination here, but watch that as the arm goes back, you're not letting your rib cage lift away from the floor. Let's go for 3 and 2 and 1. Beautiful. And we're going to take a little breather there, roll up into seated. Nice. So we're coming straight back into the same sequence. You're going to be repeating it a couple times. And that really is the essence of resistance training, is that repetition. Okay? All right. Grabbing hold of the weights, we're coming back into our squats. So either weights at your chest or over your shoulders, depending on how it feels for you. Get your stance feeling nice. And then we're going to sit our bum back, bend into our knees, push the floor down to come up. You can play around with your stance, okay? I want you to feel your legs, lower body. This is a lower body workout. Try and keep your chest lifted if you can. So at no point in time is your chest going to be purely diving down towards the ground. Nice. Keep it going. Now, if you felt like you wanted to add a little extra challenge in here, totally optional. As you come up, lift one foot off the ground, balance, put it back down, down into your squat. Lift, balance, and down. Up, balance, and down. Up, balance. Again, if my pace is a little quick, just go slower, okay? Almost there. You got 12 seconds to go. And then we're into our plank. Okay, last time. Beautiful. Let's put the weights down where they're out of your way. And we're going to come into plank. So remember, you could use half plank or full plank. Okay, so I'm going to go for the full plank now. I'm going to push the floor away. I'm going to tuck my toes under, and I'm going to think about gently rounding into my lower back. I'm going to lift my knees up, step one foot back, other foot back, holding my plank. Nice. It's quite a long time to hold here. You've still got about 27 seconds. So see if you can charge up through the legs, squeezing the muscles at the front of your legs, squeezing your bum, shining your heart forward. Don't let your head hang. You're nice and proud, gazing at the horizon, looking at what's to come. 10 seconds. Almost there. Dig deep. Try not to hold your breath. Beautiful. Try and step your feet forward. Come up into standing and just grab your weights. So good. Well done. All right, back into our lunge. So let's take right foot forward, left foot back. Nice deep lunge. Roll your shoulder blades back and down, and then lengthen your lower back. Yeah? Good. Perfect. From here, we're going to hinge our torso forward, and we're going to come into a little bit of a tricep extension. Okay, or at least shoulder extension. So again, try not to let your head hang down completely. You're kind of gazing forwards, nice and long through the crown of the head, squeezing your shoulder blades together towards the midline of your spine. Keep it going. You got 3 more on this leg, and then we'll switch legs. Okay, big switch. Step it forward with the back foot, left foot forward, right foot back. Find your lunge, lengthen into the lower back, and then little mini hinge forward, pulling your tummy in. Let's take those arms back. Nice, and you got 30 seconds here. Quite a long time. But hopefully you'll feel the benefit and that burn in the back of the shoulders. Remember, I'm squeezing my shoulder blades towards my spine, not scrunching my shoulders towards my ears. It's a horizontal movement. Those shoulder blades are squeezing together. Beautiful, well done. Big step forward with the back foot. Put the weights down, out of your way, down onto your back. Dead bug. Okay, hands reaching up to the sky, tucking the chin gently to the chest. One leg to tabletop, other leg to tabletop. Okay, cool. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Let's go. Reach and bring it up, and reach and bring it up. I like to exhale as I reach back, because that helps me to draw everything in rather than to let my stomach and rib cage flare towards the sky. Very nice. So we've got one more round of everything to go, and then you're 100% done. This is where it really counts. Good. Okay, last one each side. Final one. Well done. Roll it up into seated. Okay, last set, and then you're finished. Let's grab the weights. Coming into the squat. Nice. Okay, for the squat, we can change our arm positioning if you feel like it. A little bit of a change. So as I come down into my squat, just please don't hit your face with your weights. You're gonna bicep curl and lift. Bicep curl and lift. Okay. Bicep curl and lift. And up. Something really important for us ladies to be well aware of when we're coming into a squat. If you take a look at my knees, I want you to make sure that your knees are not caving inwards. Really not a good thing, okay? So my knees are going over my second toe, the one next to the big toe. Okay? Okay, last minute here. I'm going to offer you that option of standing onto one leg. Okay, so as you come up, you might be able to bring knee to elbow. Okay, down, up, good, down, up. I'm keeping the weight still. So if you are doing the knee lift on the stand, then you can just remove the bicep curl. "30 seconds. Maybe you can get a little exhale on that knee lift. "12 seconds to go. Last time, take it down. Well done. Really great job. Pop those weights down, out of your way. Last set of planks. Now, I'm going to offer you the option to come into the shoulder tap motion. Okay? So again, if you want to stick with half plank, you're welcome to. Tuck the toes under, press the floor away, gently round into the lower back. Lift the knees, step one foot back, other foot back, holding your plank. And then we're going to see if we can shift. Coming into little shoulder taps. Now, the aim of the game here is to kind of imagine that you had a glass of tea or a glass of champagne maybe, balanced on your bum. And you want to try and keep that glass of champagne from spilling. So do your best to keep your bum steady. Get one more in each side. Last side. Nice. Step those feet forwards. Come into standing, grab your weights. Last set of lunges, okay? Dig deep with me here. All right. Right foot forward, left foot back. Lengthen into the tailbone, bend a little deeper into the knees. Good. All right, a little bit of a different arm movement. You did this in lower body essentials. Palms are going to face each other, and you're going to pull cords from the earth and draw them back and down, okay? It's kind of as if I was throwing a bucket of water over my head. If you look at the trajectory of my elbows are drawing a rainbow. Elbows come up, bent, back and down into my back pockets. Okay. Nice. Keeping your lower back long on that pull. Good. 2 more on this leg. Last time. My heart rate is definitely up. Big step forward with the back foot. Switch left leg forward, right leg back. Lengthen into the lower back here. Bend a little deeper into the front knee. Palms facing each other. Let's go. Pull. And down. And pull. And down. And pull. And down. And pull. 18 seconds here. And down. Cool. If your arms are tired of using the weights, you can always get rid of them and you will still be using those arms. Last time. Bam. Okay, let's pop those weights down. Big step forward with the back foot. Weights are out of your way. Last set of dead bugs. Okay, final option here. Once you're in tabletop, remember lower back is gently pressed into the floor. Instead of keeping the bent knee, let's stretch one leg forward, reaching it long. Bring it back. Other leg forward, reaching it long. Bring it back. Exhaling when you reach long. Inhaling to bring it back in. This is a great way to work your core without bringing your spine into flexion. So especially for those of you who are contraindicated for flexion of the spine. Nice, although in a safe and controlled environment it can be okay. Let's go for 4. And in. Dig deep with me for the last 3. And in. Almost there. 2. In. Last time. Reach. And in. Let's pop the feet down. And the hard work is done. Let's just take a slow windscreen wipe of the knees from side to side here. Going for one more windscreen wipe each side. Beautiful. Super brief stretch. Hook the left ankle over the right knee and pull your right thigh in towards you. Lengthening through the back of the neck. So if you're doing this workout pretty regularly, it's a great idea to just pepper in the flexibility session in as well. A wonderful idea to do a flexibility session on alternate days. Good. Right foot down, left foot down. Hook that right ankle over the left knee. Let's bring it in. Hug the left thigh towards you. I'm just trying to regulate the breathing here. Nice big deep inhales in through the nose, exhaling out the mouth. Maybe even allowing yourself a nice big sigh out. Those audible exhales are great for the nervous system. One more breath here. Beautiful. Let's pop that left foot down, right foot down. Maybe a little extra windscreen wipe there. Haha, just got a nice big click. Hug the knees to the chest, and let's take a nice fun little roll up into seated. And my dear friends, that is you 100% complete with your resistance training workout. You're so welcome to join me for the final workout, exercise 6, which will be low impact cardio. Nice and fun workout styled to bar ballet conditioning. So I hope to see you there. Thank you so much for joining and have a great day. Bye.